Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Bryson with Dimes for Dollars here, and today we have another 2-box penny hunt for our 140th hunt of the series. Boxes 287 and 288 today, and we still have 32 holes left to go. Most of which are in this oldest book here, ranging from 1909 to 1940, but we also need a steel cent still. So hopefully we can get something in one of these boxes. I went ahead and popped the top of this first one, and while I don't see any enders, it is circulated, so that's a good sign. We'll flip the box over and check the other side for any enders and get started with the hunt. Roll number 3, and we have our first wheat cent of the hunt, and it is going to be a 1952 from Denver. Very next roll, and we have our first Canadian cent, and it's going to be an older one. We have a Queen Elizabeth II here with the laureate portrait design. Let's see what the date is. And this one's going to be a 1956. Roll number 7, and we have our second 1952 of the hunt, and this one's going to be a 1952 from Philadelphia. 2 rolls later, and we have our third wheat cent of the hunt, and this one's going to be our first 40s find. We have a 1948 from Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we have another wheat cent here, and this one's going to be a 1942 from Philadelphia. Several rolls later, and we have a really neat find here. We have a proof, and this one's an older one too. It's from the 60s. It's a 1962 Philadelphia. They actually made proofs in Philadelphia in the early 60s, and this is one of them. And it's in really nice shape, all things considered. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. And here we have the obverse. It's pretty reflective. It's in pretty nice shape as well. You can see it's a very thick coin too. These proof mintages are always really thick, and this one's no exception. And as for the reverse, it's in really nice shape as well, and I'm definitely glad to add this one to the collection. I'll avoid touching it too much more. I've already touched it probably too much, but that is a cool find, and we got lots of rolls left to go. Very next roll, and we have wheat cent number 5 of the hunt, and this one's going to be a 1956 from Philadelphia. Roll number 20, and this time we have a foreign coin, and it's not our usual Canadian cent. This time we have one from the Bahamas, and these ones are always a lot of fun when we get them. We get them every once in a while, and they have a starfish on them. So it's a really cool coin. Let's see what the date is. And this one's going to be from 2001. Roll 31, and we have a 50s wheat cent this time, and this one's going to be a 1953 from Denver. Well, unfortunately, that was it for box 1. We only got 6 wheat cents in total, but we did get that proof as well. Hopefully, box 2 is a little bit better. I noticed we have 1 wheat cent ender right here, and this one is going to be a 1952, likely from Denver. We will get to that when we get to it. Let's go ahead and get started on roll number 1. 4 rolls into the second box, and we have our first wheat cent of this one, and it's going to be a 1957 from Denver. Roll number 8, and we have another 50s find here, and this one's a 1953 from San Francisco. Very next roll, and we have a 40s wheat cent this time. It's going to be a 1945 from San Francisco. Roll number 10, and we have our 10th wheat cent of the hunt, and it happens to be that wheat cent ender. And sure enough, it's going to be a 1952 from Denver. 3 rolls later, and we have another 1945 here. And this one's going to be from San Francisco. Roll number 19, and this time we have a roll with 2 wheat cents in it. Our first one's going to be a 1957 from Denver, and our second one is popping out right back here. And this one's going to be a 1956 Philadelphia. Roll 29, and we have a 40s wheat cent this time, and this one's going to be a 1948 from Denver. Roll 33, and this time we have a 1945, and this one's going to be from Philadelphia. 2 rolls later, and we have another wheat cent here, and this one's going to be a 1958 from Denver. Very next roll, and we got 2 more wheat cents, and our first one's going to be a 1947 from Denver. Our next wheat cent is not far behind. And this one's going to be a 1954 from Denver as well. Roll number 40, and we have 1 more wheat cent, and this one's going to be a 1955 from Denver. Roll number 42, and we have reached wheat cent number 20. And this one is going to be a 1952 from San Francisco. Roll 45, and we have another wheat cent here, and this one's another 1958 from Denver. Roll 48, and we have another wheat cent, and this one's going to be a 1951 from San Francisco. Well, that is going to wrap up today's hunt, and while our first box was a really slow one, our second box more than made up for it with a whole bunch of wheat cents. So let's go ahead and get to the wrap up and see what we found. Starting off, we got 39 Esmond Memorial cents. We also got 4 Canadian cents, with one being from 1956. We also had that foreign coin from the Bahamas from 2001. We had 9 shiny copper cents. We had a whole bunch of 50s wheat cents. I believe we got 15 today, as well as 7 from the 40s. So 22 wheat cents in total, which brings us just over our average of 10 per box. We also got that one proof, which is a really cool find, 1962 Philadelphia. And in addition to our proof find, I noticed that one of our Canadians we found today is a 2009. Now that's one I've been looking for a while, so we might as well go ahead and add it to the book. Alright, well, we're back now with the Canadian book, and here is our 2009 we found today. This is just the plain one. There's also one with a P mint mark, but that's not the one that we got today. So we're going to go ahead and add this one, and that is going to wrap up today's hunt. So I want to thank you all for watching. It was another really fun hunt. It was always awesome getting a new proof for the collection. Until next time, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.